Hi there, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a pick a card reading of what is happening in your current connection. This is somebody that you're not in contact with at this moment. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a current subscriber, welcome back. If you are new to the channel and you like pick a card readings, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, and you will be notified when I upload a new video. I'm going to show you each pile. There's 4 here, and then you can decide which one is drawn to you. The first one is this purple and gray shiny swirl. The second one is this brown. Third one is this blue and gray speckled stone. And the fourth one is this pink and white and almost like a cream colored stone. So take a moment, see which one you're drawn to, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, if you chose this purple and gray stone, this is going to be your reading of what is happening in your current connection. Group 1. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aries. You could also be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, so it looks like group 1, the person that you're dealing with is really focused on themselves right now. They're spending a lot of time just working on maybe their business, working on their finances, working on their home, working on their career. There's somebody who is very sensitive and responsible. There's somebody who is very successful financially. They're a very generous person. But at this point, they're spending a lot of time trying to get wisdom within themselves. They're trying to listen to their intuition about this connection and what they need to do next. They're spending a lot of time thinking about negative things that have happened in between you and this person. They just keep replaying the things over and over and over again. They could be somebody who is self-employed. So that could be why they're focusing more on their work than this connection at this time. They're spending a lot of time researching and trying to evaluate how to proceed further. They're trying to get wisdom to understand if they want to reconnect. They are very passionate about you. There's somebody that they are focused on you, but they're just not telling you that. They are wanting to move forward. Could be somebody that lives at a distance from you. It could be somebody who maybe travels a lot for work. But this person is really conflicted at this time. Things have happened in the past that they can't let go of. They know they have feelings for you, very strong feelings for you, but they're kind of ignoring those feelings. They're not letting go of things that have happened between the two of you in order to move forward. So they're just spending a lot of time doing a lot of self-reflection. Group 1. Yep, they have a lot of love for you. There's no doubt they do love you. And they do want to reconnect, but just they're trying to detach of negative thoughts and feelings that they have about the connection. They do want to come back together at some point. They want to be able to talk and communicate. They're really just focused on their finances right now. They know that that's something that they can control. But when it comes to this situation with you, they know that they can't control it. So that's why they're not making any moves at this point. They know that you share a lot of love together. I am limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So they are just really focused on their money. Maybe that is something that is the breakdown that has happened between the two of you, is that they were more focused on work than this connection. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So maybe they're accepting that people come and go out of their life for a reason. And they're trying to understand if you're someone who's supposed to come or if you're supposed to go. Self-esteem, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So they really are working on their self-confidence and their self-esteem. They're spending a lot of time studying, trying to understand the dynamics of their personality and how they work with other people. They're really listening to their gut and their intuition to know what it is that they truly want. And discipline, they're working on being very disciplined with themselves. They're working on their mindset and trying to understand this connection. Group 1. What is going on with this connection? Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So they know that you're soulmates and that you've had a past life relationship. You deserve love. You are lovable. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And with the soulmates and past life relationships, they are feeling very drawn to you. They want to reach out, but they're just not in a position yet to do that. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So maybe that's something that they are thinking about, is the long term. They're doing a lot of self-reflection of understanding what it is that they want and what they want with you. Could be a higher level of commitment. Surrender to the divine. So they're learning how to surrender and realize that they can't always have control over everything. Don't let pride get in your way. So they could be somebody who's very prideful and they're learning to let go of that pride. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So they are, with the full moon happening, they are working through this, and it is hopefully going to come to an end very soon for them. A personal issue reaches resolution. So they're going to make a decision on what they're going to do. Are they going to move forward and reach out to you, or are they not going to, and they're just going to let it go? Group 1. Pay attention to your health. So that is something that they are focused on also, is their health. Warning of a problem either now or in the future. Firecracker, excitement. So they get very excited probably when they think about you. You should accept valid criticism. So maybe there's somebody who is working on how to accept criticism from others. A sincere wish will be granted. So they are working on fulfilling whatever wishes and desires that you needed from them. Honor and respect will come to you. Okay. Group 1. What are some messages that they could talk to you right now? What would they say for group 1? I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel you leaving me behind. I know I messed up everything. I want you. I wish I could take back my words. We need to let go of each other. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I wish I could share my good news with you. My life is not as together as it seems. I miss being with you. So they are missing you. I want you back. Will you ever make things right? I wish we could go back. You broke my heart. So they are heartbroken and they are working on healing that. If they're going to reach out, let's see when they might possibly reach out. They're going to reach out. When could they reach out? December. So if they reach out, they might reach out to you in December. Okay, I have the Angel Oracle cards here. I want you to ask 2 questions to yourself and let's see what your answers are. Group 1. Question 1. What is the answer for Group 1's question? Yes. And then your second question, the answer is abundance. Let's get one more. Yes, you got 2 yeses and an abundance. I'm going to read one final oracle card for you, Group 1. Some advice for you. Penguin, be authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Okay, that is what I have for you, Group 1. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Group 2. If you chose this brown stone, this is going to be your reading. What is happening in your current connection? Group 2, what is happening in your current connection? Could be dealing with a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Leo. Okay, Group 2. It looks like your person is working at releasing and letting go and moving on. They have a lot of inspiration and faith that this connection could be stronger than ever. And they are moving on with the hopes that you can end the past and start new. There's someone who has a lot of compassion for you. Somebody who thinks about you quite often. They're very optimistic for the future with you. They're very excited and almost impatient because they feel like you have a lot of options and they don't want you to move on too fast. They basically don't want you to get away. They feel like it could be a missed opportunity if they don't proceed quick and make a decision. because they know that you are somebody who is very special, and they feel very drawn to you, and they know that you've done a lot of work on yourself and that anybody would be happy to be with you. So they are working on releasing and letting go of those fears of not coming forward, and they're going to move forward towards you. Group 2. Win or lose. Yep, win or lose. They're realizing that if they don't do something quickly, they're going to lose you. Number 8, moving on. So they are ready to move on and move forward towards you. They have a lot of feelings and emotions for you, and they do realize that. They love you, and they want to reunite with you. Group 2. Believe and succeed. So they're very optimistic if they reach out to you and express how they feel, their love, and how this connection could be very successful. They have confronted their fears. They've spent a lot of time letting go of how they feel about a situation or maybe what has happened in this connection. They've done a lot of self-reflection, and they've confronted that within themselves. And they believe, since they've done that and they've released it, that they're going to be able to move forward in this connection. Group 2. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So they know that they can't take things back that have already happened. They can only learn and learn from those mistakes and those situations and become a better person and move towards you. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So they're not being strict or anything with themselves anymore. They're going to let go and realize that happiness is where they want to be. I feel good when I help others. So maybe by them helping others, doing some volunteer work or helping people around them, that has opened their heart up to realize what they need to let go of in order to be truly happy with themselves and happy in this connection. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So they're learning from their mistakes. They've learned and they've done a lot of reflection on those mistakes. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So they're releasing whatever has happened between the two of you, and they are realizing that it's not a failure. It's just sometimes you have to go through things. Sometimes you got to go through bad situations to get to the good stuff. Group 2. What's happening in this connection for group 2? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So maybe religion has been a factor in this situation. They're letting go of maybe some of those rigid thoughts and feelings. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So they're learning to open their heart. They're letting go of something and they're going to come towards you. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you've been in separation. They haven't let go of how they feel about you during that separation. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So they truly believe that you are their true love. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Group 2. What is going on in this connection? Group 2. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Emotions are running high during the supermoon. So they're having a lot of emotions right now. Confidence is the key to success. New moon in Leo. So they know that they have to be confident when they come towards you. Take time to breathe out. So taking time to breathe and meditate and relax and think fully what they're going to say. Your hard work is paying off. So they've done a lot of work with letting go of things that have come to an end. They're releasing those old thoughts and patterns. Group 2. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So they're a little bit indecisive of when they're going to come forward. Misunderstanding. So maybe there was a misunderstanding between the two of you. A sincere wish will be granted. You need to defend yourself. So they're realizing that they need to defend their stance and their position in their beliefs. Pay attention to your work. So that is something that they are focused on right now, is they are paying attention to what they're working on internally. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So they're realizing somebody in their life is not as dependable and sincere as they thought they were. Group 2, if your person could say anything to you right now, what would they say? Group 2. We both know I'm not the one for you. I lost myself for a while. I regret lying to you. I'm so attracted to you. I remember every detail of that day. So they are reminiscing about what has happened in this connection. I wish things could be different. I am waiting patiently. I would do it all again. I saved your texts and your messages. So they're looking at those conversations that you've had. I wonder how you feel. So they're not really sure how you feel at this point. I trusted you. And one more. I see life differently now. So since they've went through this release of letting go of their perspective on something, they're seeing things a little bit differently now. If they're going to reach out, when will they reach out? For group 2. December, that's what group 1 got also. So they may reach out in December. Okay, and I have some angel oracle cards here. I want you to ask 2 questions, and then let's see what the answer is. Group 2, question 1. What is the answer to their question? Question 1 for group 2. In the near future. And question 2 for group 2. What is the answer? Choose a new direction. And I'm going to give you one more card for advice. Group 2. Dear in love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Okay, that's what I have for you, group 2. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this blue and gray speckled stone, this is going to be your reading. What is happening in your current connection that you're in separation with? Group 3. Let's see what is going on, group 3. Okay, group 3. Hopefully we can see all of those. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I do have a little bit of air here, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So in your current connection, it looks like the person that you're thinking about is, they're worried right now. They're thinking totally negative. They're in their thoughts a lot. It's keeping them up at night. They really just want to come back together. They want to be successful. They want to have a secure foundation, but they're trying to figure out, and they're trying to learn how to do that. They want to figure out how to be successful in this connection. They could be seeking out advice from other people. They could be talking to their family and friends, or maybe their elders, but they are determined to be able to move forward in this connection. They're just not ready at this point. So let's see what else we have for group 3 and their connection that they're in separation with. Yeah, they're not making a decision right now. They're either not wanting to, or they're not willing to make a decision to move forward yet. They could be just stressing a lot about this connection and what's happened in this connection. They are very compassionate, and they want to forgive, but they're not in a place right now to be able to forgive. They keep thinking about all the negative things that have happened. You know, it's stressing them out. They're very worried. They're drained from it. They know that they want to be devoted to you, but they know that you can't trust them. They want to come forward and offer you all this love and compassion, but they know that they're not in a position to be able to do that right now. This could be somebody that is from your childhood. It could be somebody that you have children with. This is definitely somebody that you have a family with, or it could be somebody in your family. Yeah, they're spending a lot of time alone right now, just thinking about all the bad stuff. They're not really paying attention to the good stuff, just all the bad stuff that has happened. And they're just really in their head right now. Group 3, what's happening in this connection? Okay, they are really just self-reflecting. They feel like there wasn't any give and take in this connection. They felt like maybe they were just giving all and you were taking from them. They're feeling very drained. They don't know the whole story, or they feel like they don't know the whole story of what has happened between the two of you. They're spending a lot of time trying to reflect on, is it something that they did wrong, or is it something that you did wrong? They're really seeking the truth in that. They know that they have a lot of love and compassion for you. They know how their heart feels about you. And they do want to reach out. Like, ultimately, that is their goal. They're not in a position yet to do that. They're still trying to understand for themselves what has kind of happened in this connection. Like I said, they're thinking a lot about situations that the two of you have went through and how it ended up being where it's at today. They're trying to find the courage and the strength to face their fear of coming forward towards you. They just really are not confident. They don't have a lot of self-esteem that maybe you're going to be open to talking to them, or that you would be receptive to receiving what they have to say. They're trying to have a little more patience. They're trying to be patient before they move forward. Doing, like I said, a lot of dwelling about things that have happened. They are trying to be empathetic to your perspective, but they haven't heard your perspective yet. So they're not totally open to that yet. They're completely in denial. They don't want to accept any responsibility for their part in the connection and where it's at this state. So they're just really not in a position to be able to move forward. Group 3. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So they do believe that you are the one for them. Love yourself first. Self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So they're trying to figure out how to love themselves. They're realizing that if they don't love themselves first, they're never going to be able to love you the way you need to be loved. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit fun to shine. So they're learning how to be more playful. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that is something that they do want with you. They do want a higher level of commitment. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So they're trying to trust that the way they feel about you is truly how they feel. And let's see what else we have. Group 3. Balance spirituality and practicality. So that is something that they are working on. Look at the bigger picture, okay? So they're not trying to be closed-minded off to the situation. They are trying to look at the big picture, that there are other people involved besides themselves. A personal issue reaches resolution. So they are going to come to a resolution in this situation. Be bold and make the first move. So they will come forward and make the move towards you if that's what you're wanting. A win-win outcome is the forecast. That is for group 2. I'm sorry, excuse me, group 3. Group 3. What is going on in this connection? Keep your life in balance. So that's something they're working on, trying to balance how they feel. They're weighing the pros and cons. You are highly thought of. So this person does think of you quite frequently. So if you're wondering if they think of you, they do think of you. And it is a temporary situation of not being in contact with this person. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So they feel like internally that if they come back and try to resolve the situation that there could be a problem. So that's just something they're trying to work through right now. Love, deep affection, and caring. So they have a lot of love and affection and they care a lot about you and you will be shown the way. So they are trying to figure that all out, which way to go. Let's see if group 3's person could speak to them. What would they say right now to them? Group 3. I left when I saw you with someone. So it could be a third-party situation. We both know I'm not the one for you. So they are questioning whether or not you are the one. They feel like you're the one, but they are questioning it. The timing just wasn't right for us. I feel you even though we're apart. I wish I had treated you better. So they are having some regrets on how they treated you. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Group 3. What would their person say to them right now? I want to start over. So that is something that they are wanting, if that's something you're wanting also. I want you so badly. Do I still have a chance? So they're not sure if they reached out if you would actually be open to it. I do love you. You let me down. One more. I want to make amends. And if this person were to reach out, when will they reach out for group 3? If they reach out, when would they possibly, what month would they possibly reach out? December. All 3 piles have gotten December for when the person's going to reach out. Okay, I have some angel oracles here. I want you to ask yourself 2 questions, and let's see what the answer is. Question number 1. What is the answer for group 3, pile 3, question 1? What is the answer? Unlikely. And your second question for group 3. Second question, what is the answer for group 3, question 2? Abundance. Let's get one more. That is a yes. And let me get you one card for advice. Group 3. Lizard and regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation, put on your new cloak, and you are the master of regeneration. Okay, that is what I have for you, group 3. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 4. If you chose this gray and pink and white swirled stone, this is going to be your reading of what is happening in your current connection. Group 4, what is happening in your current connection? Group 4, you could be dealing with a Virgo, an Aquarius, or a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So it feels like right now you're in no contact. This person has been doing a lot of time going within. They're trying to build up their strength to come towards you, to be able to communicate. They are spending a lot of time realizing that this connection means more to them than what they may be led on. They are feeling very motivated and optimistic about communicating. They just are spending a lot of time trying to figure out exactly what it is that they're going to communicate. So it could be that you have a family with this person, or you want to have a family with this person. This person is very intelligent. They're very open-minded. They're not a very emotional person, but they are thinking a lot about things that have happened between you and them. They are maybe talking to other people, trying to get some advice on how to proceed, how to move forward, what to do, because they just really don't know what to do. Right now, they're really just focusing on their work. They could be self-employed. They could be their own boss. They are working up the strength to come towards you. They're realizing that even though they were not fully satisfied in the situation, they have a lot of compassion and they want to forgive and they just want to kind of move forward with you. But they're just kind of stuck in their head right now. They're trying to understand the situation. They are spending a lot of time with family and friends. They're realizing what their priorities are in their life. They are really working on their foundation, their passion and their desires for you. They're doing a lot of self-reflection. They're thinking about things that have happened between the two of you. They're working on their throat chakra. They need to learn how to open up and communicate how it is that they feel, because that's something that they're struggling with. They have a lot of thoughts, but actually being able to communicate is a different story. They are observing others and how they act, and they're observing themselves and how they act around others. They're realizing maybe that the way they act has not necessarily been the correct way. And opportunity beckons. They realize that if they want this connection to move forward, that they are going to have to make that happen themselves. This is probably a situation where you're not going to initiate contact with them. They're going to need to do that. And they're realizing that. They're realizing that in order to have that security and that structure and that foundation, that they're going to have to make the first move. Group 4, what is happening with this connection? This could be somebody that you've spent a long time with, that you have built a foundation with, but maybe it was not on open communication. They're learning to accept the things that they can't change. So they're realizing they can't be in control of everything. They understand that everyone has their unique paths and challenges. So maybe there's some things that you don't agree on, but they are learning to understand that everybody has their own thoughts and opinions. They understand that people come and go out of their life for a reason, and that's something that they're learning at this moment. They are a little bit envious of people around them. It could be other relationships, family, friends, coworkers that have what appear to be great relationships. They are a little envious of those people at this point. They want to be happy, and they know that in order to be happy, they're going to need to reach out to you and get this back on the right path. They're going to need to accept that they're going to have to make the first move. Group 4, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So they are deciding at this point what they're going to do. They are afraid if they don't take action that they're going to lose you. So that is something they're working on. Romantic feelings are real and worth exploring. So they have a lot of romantic feelings for you, and they know that they need to proceed with those. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by religious upbringing. So that could have been a factor into the situation with this connection, is religion. Past life relationships. So they feel like you guys have known each other before. They feel like maybe in a past life. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So they know that they need to make that romantic gesture towards you in order for this connection to be reconnected. Group 4. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Group 4. You're very close to achieving your goal. So they're very close to feeling fully ready to come forward and talk to you. Group 4. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So yep, they're coming to an end of the realization of what they need to do. What do you need to release? So they're figuring out what it is that they need to let go of and accept it and be able to move forward. A time to give rather than take. So they're realizing that maybe some of the things that they have said and done in the past have been pretty selfish, and that you get what you give, and they didn't give enough maybe in this connection for it to be able to blossom and move forward. Group 4. Celebrate fun and enjoyment. So they get very excited of the thought of reuniting with you. They have a lot of fun with you. You are highly thought of, so they are thinking about you. So if you're wondering if they are, they are. Pay attention to your health. So that is something that maybe they have a concern of, is their own health. Maybe the stress is getting to them. Major challenge to overcome. They realize that this is going to be a mountain to try to overcome how they feel, but that is something that they are working on. You'll be receiving or giving a prosperous gift. So maybe they're going to reach out and give you a gift. And pay attention to your work. So work is something that they are kind of focused on at this point while working through how they feel about you. Group 4, if they could speak to you right now, what would they say? Group 4, in their connection, not in contact. What would they say? You both know I'm not the one for you. So they are questioning whether or not you should be together. I can't stop thinking about you. So they're thinking about you all the time. Group 4. I know I was a distraction from your pain. It's time for me to heal now. So they are working on healing their feelings. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Group 4. What would they say to you right now? Group 4. I find you so attractive. So they're very attracted to you. I want you back. I admire you. I'm not financially stable. So that, like I said, they are focusing on their work. I don't want to let you go. I don't know why this happened. Will you ever make things right? And if they're going to reach out, Group 4, when could they possibly reach out? What month would they possibly reach out to Group 4? March. So in the springtime, if they're going to reach out, that might be when they will reach out. Okay, I have some angel oracle cards here. So let's ask yourself 2 questions and let's see what the answer is. Group 4, question 1. What is the answer to their question? For Group 4, first question, trust. And Group 4, question 2, what is the answer? Let go. Okay? And then I'm going to give you 1 card of advice to close out your reading. Group 4. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Okay, that's what I have for you, Group 4. Thank you. Bye.